the AI ecosystem that is looking at your projects, which is really important. And, you don't know how the judges are going to judge. So you don't know until you show up and until you shoot your shot, stand up and be a big target. And I guarantee you, you're going to have fun. And this is something also that you can add to your transcript, to your portfolio, to your GitHub. Every time you fork something. Oh, by the way, one other kind of sidetrack, but very important. Test flight, which is Jack Dorsey's new thing. Very interesting project. I was a beta tester for Twitter, and it brought me a lot of opportunities because back in the day that exclusivity was something very important. When he works on a project, you should pay attention. And you all have the ability to fork that project. You know how to do it. You can't get an invite, but if you know how to fork something, you can be a part of that ecosystem. So I'm just putting that out there as something that you should be paying attention to. All right, go Russ.
And the only thing I will say is if you have friends, share it with them. There's no requirements, but there is a limit. So if you have friends that you like and they also build, send it to them because they're about to get a lot of free stuff that I'm not going to say right now. That will be very, very worth hitting a button. Because that's really all you have to do is just join. And then getting to the end is a different story. And so there'll be more info. But I just can't recommend it enough. If this wasn't my event, I would be in there like swimwear. But obviously I cannot. So I don't get to get all these cool things that I know are on the line. That like anyone in here would do like anything to get access. Like the amount of money is sheer ridiculous. For first place in one of our vendors.
Real money. This isn't pirate money. This isn't here are a bunch of tokens. This is actual dinero in your pocket that can pay mortgages, pay for groceries, seed money for new businesses. It's yours to take away.
And what's crazy is the infra that you would win in first place could set you up for a few years building your business and using them as infra and not paying a dime.
That's infrastructure, folks.
So before we go any further, any questions about that? Because I got like over 15 just about the hackathon.
Hackathon questions, please put in the bubble. And this is a humble ask for me. Yes, you can put it in the Slack if you so choose, but be a good neighbor, be a good friend, be a good student. If they are in the purple bubble, they're attached to the space, so they're out wild, so that everybody can see them. Not just our classmates. But I will tell you, pick your team wisely. I think the max we haven't. I think it's three, but don't quote me. You want to make sure that it's not just all about skill, because you still have to present, you still have to market, you still have to put together a good story at the end. This is a pitch, so think about your team. This is survival of the fittest, man, and you don't want to be knocked off the island. So making sure that you have a well-rounded, this is a D&D quest, folks. You're going to need your little fighter, you're going to need your mystic or your mage that can summon all this wonderful code. And then you're going to need a bard to distract everybody as you pickpocket them on the way out or something, just marinate, folks. This is very, very cool for you nerdy folks. You need someone that rolls a natural 20 for charisma because, introverts unite together in separate rooms, right? so at any rate, you know. Go ahead.
You hear me? Does it work?
It does work. It's a little bit.
Okay.
Do you have
okay.
Yes.
Yeah. I just turned it up. So what's really important is that you do sign up. That's the only requirement, and it's free. So just even if you don't know if you want to do it, sign up anyways. Because when you do want to actually join and it's full, you'll want to have the ticket. You can always say I don't want to go. Also, the amount of interest in this event, Sarah, blew me away. Here on Twitter.
I am not surprised. And when they came out who the judges are, I am not surprised
Well, I never expected this kind of visibility on Twitter. I never get this kind of visibility on Twitter. Ever. Like my whole account. It's crazy. So there's so much interest, and I can tell you with certainty that after speaking with all the vendors and partners, this is not going to be a one-time thing.
I guarantee it.
There's way too much interest.
Well, not only that, it's a fun group of people. If you guys look at the sponsors for this, these people, yes, it's about business, okay? It is definitely about getting their product in your hands. But if you look at the people together, and if you were sitting at a picnic table, drinking a beer or whatever beverage choice, these are just good people that you want to hang out with, and you would have a really awesome time. Not in a party and all that kind of way, just a way that is good. You folks that did not grow up in the 80s, when you see pictures of parties in the 80s, yes, that's what happened. People actually were talking to each other, and there were no phones in sight. And you danced goofy, and you had hairspray bangs, and it was awesome. It was friggin' awesome. These are the moments, folks. And hackathons are like that. Sometimes if you're a theater kid, you have those theater games and everything else. This hackathons are the nerds and geeks Super Bowl. And it is fun. It is fun. And the way that it's set up is going to be interesting. And unlike a real life place, if you're in a real life place, that's a little bit different, right? You'll have some food, Red Bull, Swedish Fish, Sour Patch Kids, all of the stuff. This is a little different. But each and every one of you that are listening today, you don't have to be a part of our class, right? I see that Bordeaux is here. He's such a great guy. I hope that you spread the news to the Ordinal group, because this hackathon is huge, and the prizes are massive. And here's the fun thing, guys. I can't tell you who one of the judges are, but let me just say, he is also going to be a judge on another hackathon in August with a similar amount of dollar, prize money. When you're talking those big numbers, it's freaking awesome. And this is not, like I said, just tokens. It's actual cash money. So these are the kinds of things that we really want to bring, not just to Web3, but to our digital makerspace here. People are showing up, hacking their education, acquiring real life skills that are insanely monetizable. And the truth of it is that we believe in you guys. Every time you show up, you are pushing yourself forward. I did use Morgan as a story because I'm so proud of her. She was the only female in that hackathon. She did not win, but oh my gosh, did she go away with the prize? Because you know what? You won't know what you're made out of until you test it. And this is an opportunity to do so.
For the record, people, I literally can't control myself, and I'm an outcast in this world. I am bound by legality that I can't say a word until this one moment where everything is announced all at once, and all these companies are going to retweet it, and it's going to be massive.
You are a Caffeinated Squirrel, and you aren't allowed to say anything. But
it's okay. I just call you every time something happens.
I know.
So you know what's going on.
So okay, we have to get to work. Okay.
Yeah, we are. I just wanted to cover all that. I had like 20 DMs now, and it's a little overwhelming. So now that all that's over,
be kind, be a good student, make sure other people. I will answer as we can, but guess what? Loose lips sink ships. Right? I am not going to do it because I am not jeopardizing the kind of prize package that you guys are getting. This is not hype. I am not a hype. I am not a person that is a P.T. Barnum Barker. I am very pragmatic, and it has to be in writing. Right? And when I started seeing numbers of people who are genuinely